I was in the office, and then
AI can help you with that.
in my total experience is of about 30 years.
Hi Manisha, this is Aman from Be10x. I'm very happy to have you here. Please, Manisha, on behalf of all of us, please introduce yourself.
I am CA Manish. I am having my own CA practice. I am into practice since last 19 years. In my total experience is of about 30 years in this field. I started a very early age of my life. I wanted to be a CA only. Then the things came across, and I am into litigation practice. I am into traditional practice also, return filing and all those things, auditing, and I also do tele implementation and review of the systems. I am certified information system auditor, as well as I am also certified insolvency resolution professional. And I love to explore new things, learn to new technologies, and how it can make our day to day life easier and more professionally. I can deliver the things. So I'm very keen to learn the new things, what is happening around us. And this is how I come across it. I mean, I carry on my practice and day to day life.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Manish sir. But you are pretty different from a usual demographic. So how did you hear about what did you use whatever you learned here for?
Basically, I come across, I used to, I am generally flipping YouTube channels basically whenever I'm free. And there are a lot of stuffs and a lot of small videos are there on the technology basically, how you can use this particular function in Excel, and especially on Excel, people say that, how you can use this particular function, how we can automate the things. So one day I was flipping and I come across your advertisement that, in 99 rupees, you can be a master of Excel in using AI, especially. So now AI is talk of the town, and, everybody is trying to understand what is AI and how it can be useful. And I also heard about AI in US. People are using the features in their day-to-day life, and makes their life very easier. So based on those things, I enroll your that Excel course for, I think, 2 hours it was session. And at the end of the session, I learned many things out of it. It gives me good ideas, how I can use it, the same thing in my day-to-day work life. And after the end of the session, the program was announced from your side that, you are going to conduct one program where, you are going to explain, teach us what are the different softwares and, how it can be used in anybody's day-to-day life. It is basically, I think, it is designed for the working professionals, basically, how they can excel in their particular field. And, after learning these, whatever you are going to teach, it will really improve their working life day to day. And they may get promotion or they want to start something on their own. So it was basically overall package, like, it gives you idea of how to use the technology. Plus, it motivates you indirectly, and, it gives you more opportunities to excel in your personal life. So that is how I enroll my.
And how have you used it personally? How have you in particular used it?
See, to be honest with you, initially when I attended, so, because I have seen a lot of videos, so initial session was like that only, that, small functions you were, I mean, it was beginning, obviously, it will start from beginners only. So I thought that, I have, somehow I thought that I have wasted my money. To be honest with you, initially I thought that way. But then, when the things got progressed, then I came to know about, the way, the things got started, new things came. Then you show us how to use the AI, how to write the program, how to write the prompts, basically. What is the importance of the prompts in AI, how it can be used effectively, effective use of AI. So that prompt engineering and all those things, actually fascinated me. And then the others, like Python, how can you use it? Because our institute also conduct the, now they have started the lecture, basically training program on the Python and Power BI, and how it can be used in a CA profession, basically for auditing and all. At that time, when I enrolled, at that time, there was this type of this program was not there actually. So because of that, I enrolled that way. Then I was listening actually. I didn't practice anything, to be honest with you, because I generally, try to understand the concept first, because the practice it can be done anywhere. And you were giving facility also that, recorded lectures are there, so I can anytime access those recorded lecture, and I can do the practice on my own whenever I'm free, or whenever I'm in that zone to understand. So what was important was to understand the concept basically. And I was very keen because I have heard, read in the newspaper also many articles, and I've heard also that in US especially, the law firms are using this in their legal research and legal work and all those things. So many times it used to come that the law professionals become unemployed in US, or a lot of layouts are there, or big law firms are using these AI for their own day-to-day works. So since I am into litigation practice also, I started. So then, I also developed that thought basically, that how I can use this AI for drafting my petitions, or, the legal research basically. So initially I tried, but I didn't got the proper reply, or, I was not able to use it. So at that moment also I thought, yaar, I unnecessary paid, don't see this much of fees, and, I wasted my money basically. Nothing, passionate came. But then what happened one day, when after this prompt engineering, when you started, no, that lecture actually I heard, and then when professionals came in, and they taught us, I mean, they showed us actually how you can write the prompt correctly, so that you will get the desired result, or then you can improve upon the results. So, what happened is I started using that. I was when in the office, and then I decided that let me try that. So, one prompt I written, so I got some response. Then I improved upon it. So then I realized, yes, now this way I can use it in my this litigation things. So up till now, what is happening is, for litigation you have to do a lot of research work. Like you have to understand what is the assessment order, and what are the points is taken by the assessing officer against if I want to go into appeal basically. So I have to find out basically the legal points. How I can counter the assessment order, and how can I protect my assessee's case. So for that, I have to do a lot of research work also. There are a lot of case laws also I have to refer it. And based on the identical situation and appropriate case laws, this is all happens manually across all the legal. I mean, everybody does this way on. And I have to decide that this case law is appropriate for my particular fact of the case, and means I will use it. And then manually I have to use the ground of, logically ground of appeal, and what are the facts of the case, and what prey basically I'm. So it requires a lot of research, and lot of in-depth knowledge also of the law. And what happened is then I one day I did that, I asked the AI only that, I got the order, and I want to, can you read this? So then, and I uploaded my PDF file. So then, things started coming that way. So then it read, then I said, "Okay, what is the summary?" So it gave me the summary. Then I said, "Okay, now these are my points based on which I want to, can you draft the ground of appeal for me?" So then, it started that way. It started basically. So then gradually what happened is how you taught that machine learning language, machine learning. So first I taught him what I want, and then he started automatically giving me related answers. Once I read the prompt, so then automatically he used to ask, shall I do this? Shall I do this? Just like an obedient child, or obedient servant, obedient subordinate. Sir, can I do this? Sir, can I do this? That way, once the machine understood my things, it started learning basically on its own. And then it started giving me on its own the fresh ideas, or, things like, can I do this? Can I do this? Can you want me to draft this way, or can you want me to draft in a proper format, or can I give you more related case laws on the particular subject? That is how. So I started using that way. And then one day, I mean, then I said, okay, bhai, okay, now if I got satisfied with the results. So then I told them that, please, you are expert in this, so please copy all these things in downloadable file. So it gave me that also.
That's right. That's basically shape that how does AI work and how can I use AI?
Yes. Yes. So what used to happen is earlier, for this drafting and everything, it used to take around 10 to 15 days for me. Because for anybody, generally it takes that much. That's the reason lawyer says that, "Arey, okay, you give me your case, and I'll prepare it, and it will take another at least 10 days time. Give me 10 days time or 15 days time." Because you have to do a lot of research, and your findings should be thorough. So then only you will be able to defend it. Huh? So earlier it used to take around this month, but then after using this AI and all those things, it made my life easier. The research thing especially. Suppose if I am writing that on a particular section that I need case laws on this particular section, and my points are these things. So automatically, it used to find out the things and used to give me at a fraction of the time. It makes my life very easier, for finding the results. Even I told them that what is the summary of the case summary of the particular case. So it used to give me that also. That is very important, because from that only I will come to know that whether particular case is fact of that particular case is applicable in my case or not. So this is how I started using that and all those things. And I've tried different. Then Chat GPT, what has happened is, after I log in, I mean, there is a login facility also. So it used to give me the messages that your free limit is expired. Kindly log in this, that, or we can give better results if you log in. Or especially what happened is when I say I need everything in downloadable file. So at that time, if you are not logged in, so it gives you message that since you are not logged in, so I am unable to copy the same. So what is happening is, that also I have observed that if you are not suppose if you are doing without login, and if you say yes, I will log in, and you copied it, so it automatically it never gets copied, because it forgets everything, because that particular data automatically gets erased. Yeah. So then it happened with me initially. So then what I did is, I copy pasted in Word format, everything, all the chats. And then I used to say, okay, I want to log in. So once I will log in, again to make him understand, to bring him in the flow, I used to copy paste all the conversation from the Word to the logged in thing. And then, it used to be continued, that conversation used to continue, and I used to get the result. But then one more thing I noticed, that after, I mean, I don't know how they must be analyzing that, how I'm using their software or program. Now, recently, I've noticed that after 20, earlier it used to give me, suppose, a 1 or 2 hour for free use. Now, what is happening is after 15-20 minutes, it is giving you a message that your free limit is expired. You can, use it after 24 hours. They mention the time also, that, after this much, after this time, you kindly log in and you can use it. I have to shift to the paid version. And this is how, so it made my life easier also. But then I found one more thing, that until and unless you have knowledge about your subject, sometimes you're not able to find out whether, see, we cannot 100% rely. Just like yesterday only, that in QA, and the person told that, you cannot rely 100% on AI. Sometimes, because it may give you wrong results. That has happened with me, because means the other day, the one article was, I mean, small clipping was there in the newspaper, that in the case law only, I mean, this in our income tax matter only, one of the tribunal, basically, somebody used AI and referred the case laws given by the AI, and ultimately turned out, and judgment was also delivered. And ultimately, it came out that, that case law was never there on. So, so entire judgment, they, kept one abeyance. And then this is a very dangerous thing, So then I also come across certain things, like, it give me some random case law, which was not existing only. But I cross-check basically with the database and, on the Google search. So there, at that time, I came to know that, there is no such case laws only. So then I told the AI that, kindly give the correct citation. So then, it used to say, yes, it is correct citation, it is correct. Then I said, kindly recheck it. Because sometimes it behaves like a small child, a small kid, like, who is very annoyed and, don't follow your instruction. So how parents are, do it, otherwise I'll do this, otherwise. So sometimes I've realized that AI also behave that. It doesn't give you the exact answer what you are asking. It gives you some random things, or whatever it feels, So that also, such incidents also I come across. And then, then I understood that, I have to be very careful also. And I should also know my subject. Otherwise, if I blindly accept whatever AI is saying, and sometimes it is turned out to be false, then it has very deep repercussion. So I cannot just blindly use it, or, accept it. This is sometimes even it gives me the correct citation, but the contents are different. So then, that also you have to read it. It's not just once the AI has given me the case law, then I am just accepted, no, it's AI based, so everything will be fine. No. So that also I come across. So then I told you, then I return also to the AI, as if I'm making conversation. Are you are wrong. You are giving me wrong information. So then it used to, sorry, it's my apology. I give you the wrong information. Now this is the correct citation. This has happened actually. Then I started enjoying with it, like as if I'm talking with a live person. And sometimes usually wrong false information. So if I say, no, you are wrong. Recheck it. There is no such case laws, or there is no such things. Or sometimes I tells you read this para number so and so, and give me the details. So it sometimes give me weird answers. So I said, no, you read once again that. So then I, try to give that, no, in that para this is written and you are giving this. Sorry, it's my apology. Now I will read it carefully and give you the correct answer. This is what is then I'm using this way, and it has helped me, drafting correctly in a flow with legal language, legal correct format. And then I come across the other. Then sometimes I face this also, like your free limit is expired. So then I try to find out some alternative AI. So one some deep AI is there. So there deep AI. So deep, yes. So that also, I try to use it. Sometimes I am using both. Yesterday, same thing was told that you can use this. You cross check the result. You can use some other AI and you can compare the results on a particular topic only. So that already I did. Yesterday it was in your topic, but then already I implemented it. The same point I used to ask to the other AI. So it sometimes it gives me a more detailed answer or further, things which I needed inside. So, then I started combining everything, and then, best things I'm extracting and I'm using for my.
True. That is how we are. That is what we are trying to do. We are basically trying to help people understand that you can take the best extract out of whatever you get from AI and then use it. But of
Yes.
course, one must be careful because AI can sometimes give you weak answers.
Yes.
So you still need to know your subject.
Yes. Because actually, unless you know the subject, if I don't know what is 1 plus 1 and AI give me 3, so I'll say, no, it's given by the AI. But I should also know whether it is correct. And one should also, another thing is you should know your subject very well, or you can say that, at least you should know the basics of your subjects. What you are searching, why, what you result actually want. So you should have something in your mind about your result and results. Like what exactly you are seeking. Yeah, or what exactly you want. Or you should know that, suppose say in Excel, suppose I know that, a 1 plus 1 is 2, or this calculation of these particular 2 columns should be this only. So then I should be able to compare the manually with the result given by the AI basically. Then only, if it is correct result, then it's okay, because that also, to one of my cousin actually, I was learning, so I was very excited. So I told her also that, she is preparing for some competitive exam. So I met her and then I explained her. She's giving the competitive exam. So, in that literature is that English literature. And she is basically English literature student. So the English literature, the 17th century, 18th century, all the poets and authors and all those American authors, everything is there in the course. And, she told me that, she find it very difficult to memorize what author has done in which century it has done his work, what is the poetry written, whether he got any recognition for that also or not. So all those things is not readily available in the book. So I said, "Okay, ठीक है ना, let us use AI." So we
One list.
Yes. So then what I did, I write in the prompt that, I'm preparing for this. You are expert in this moderator of the so and so exam, and please prepare a chart of this is the subject, and please prepare a chart for me, incorporating all these things. So whatever we wanted, and so finally we got whatever we wanted. It is just a one page of this. So it helps her, to understand basic. It is very easier for her to now memorize the things. So it made her life very easy. And it was a compulsory question. So I said, okay, ठीक है, now your one problem got resolved. Then on the maths part, in the competitive exam, the aptitude test is also there. So maths also we said, okay, let us ask the questions. Huh? So we asked the questions based on their previous question paper only. So it gave us the reply. Sometimes it was not giving proper reply. So then we said, kindly recheck, your logic is wrong, or the answer is incorrect. So based on those things, then machine started learning, and then it started giving us the reply. So this is how different ways we started using it basically. And other things like Power BI and all those things, actually, I think that should be given more practical trust, should be covered in your practical seminars, and so that people will come to know that how exactly they can use it. Like practical problems, you can cover it. See, I understand that in 2 hours it's very difficult to teach the entire subject because it's a very vast thing. So, but still, you can cover up a few practical things also in the lecture, so that it gives more insight into the things. Like I have started using it, like how to use your PDF files into Excel. You can open it. Then I came to know when I attended your classes. So then I tried few times. I failed also, and now I'm still I'm just trying. I'm just learning on my own. Now I got stuck where suppose the PDF file is of password protected, how to open it because it's not getting open.
Got it.
So those things, who to ask, how to ask, those trial errors are going on, but it's okay end of the day. But actually, it helped me in my this litigation. Definitely, it helped.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I would love to ask you: do you feel positive about your future work? What I mean to say is, do you feel positive that you will be able to use AI in your future work, and will it?
Obviously, yes, obviously, 100%. I'm telling you, see, my work, I mean, from 10 days, I came to only 2 days. Earlier I used to spend 10 to 15 days. Now it's hardly 10 to 2 to 3 days, max to max. Then I do a lot of R&D. Now you can please do this, please do that. So that is again all the thing. I mean, that is apart from this, but at least I mean, in 2 days I can easily finish out my things. Yes,
That's nice. That's nice.
and other things, so a tip of the button only. I mean, other than this, suppose say Excel and all those things, so it gives you at the fraction of time, within a fraction of keys, the end result. So there is no, I mean, there is no problem only that you cannot do anything. Or and I mean, for the Excel or other things like Power BI and all those things, I don't think that it is not taking more than a minute or 2 minutes to give the results. Only thing is one has to use it. That's it. I'm still stuck, I don't know how to use it, macros and all those things, how to practically use it and how to run it basically. So those things I'm trying to figuring out.
Still there. AI can help you with that also. AI can give you very details that as well.
This is how I learned basically.
Amazing, amazing. One final question I would love to ask you. Would you recommend a mastery course to other people?
Yes, but I mean, I also have some few suggestions, but yes, definitely.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Mr. Risha, is there anything you would like to tell us as well? Is there anything else on your side that you would like to tell us?
No, only thing is, see, it's just a few suggestions only. It's not nothing, anything extraordinary or anything wrong or anything. Just when you are taking, I mean, the weekend classes, no. So I am just requesting that at least on Sunday you can keep it on in the morning session, because see what happens is in the evening, suppose you want to go out, or you can understand that you are it's your leisure time, and at that time only and suppose interesting topic is there, so then it is a dilemma that whether should I attend this or what to do. See, generally what happens in the morning, generally people are lazy, no? Sunday, अरे यार आराम से उठे के करेंगे. So at that time it's easier for the learner to attend the seminar. So in the because first time normally everybody is in the leisure mood only. After evening normally people goes out, to for their. So my request is you can do that way. That weekend classes Sunday you can keep in the morning instead of evening, so that people, those who are really want to attend everything, like people like me, that I can easily attend in the morning. I can keep everything in the second half or in post this semi. So those things you can say, then you can incorporate a few more practical things in your seminar. Like this is what I told you, that how to open a PDF file, or if suppose it is suppose password protected, so how you can remove that password. Obviously you are master in all those things, people are. So you can give guidance on those things. Of course, you are not teaching us how to do the hacking. That is obvious. Obviously, it's not, should not. But at least you can tell us how to break the password. Because practically what happens is, see, I have been to tax profession. Suppose if I tell you that, please send your bank statement, what you will do, ordinary person, you will download and you will directly send me. You will not send me your password. Or you will send me in, not send me in Excel format, you will send me in PDF format. So basically we want number for number crunching, we copy pasting everything. So all these things will make our life easier, even in accounting also, like in accounts also now, there are a lot of softwares which says that you can import your bank statement directly into their software and accounting entries can be done automatically, like Zoho, Tally, everybody nowadays. But their limitation is PDF. If the software, the statement should be in PDF only, then only you will be able to import it. And you can link you can make the template and you can import the data. But if it is there in the PDF, then it's very difficult. It's not possible. So you can cover those things also in your this thing. That will actually help everybody, even especially to working people. Those who are working in accounts and auditing field. Like, because when you are saying that this is related to data analysts and number, so there also basically what happens. Suppose you are auditor. Suppose say you are doing due diligence, or say you are doing some forensic audit. So what usually auditors don't like, nobody likes auditors basically. And suppose you are doing my forensic audit, definitely I will say, piss you off. I will use such a tactics that at the end of the day you will say, forget it, I am not, I am just leaving here. So I will use such tactics. I will give you in PDF format, I will give you password protected, or I will give you in a format where, it's not easily you can view the things. These things is very important as far as data analysis from that point of view also. Like, so these are the important things. You can cover all these things in your. It's a suggestion basically. So this will help you really. I mean, this will really help and add on the value. In the to everybody. It's a basically knowledge you are spreading. Basically. So these things are very important. Even yesterday I was trying that the softwares are there. Like, it has been told that we can directly link the software with the Excel, by giving the web link and all those things. But suppose say we are using the accounting software, so ODBC is there, but other than that, like, see, text computation softwares are there. So there are many things which is not, they are not giving me in the Excel or downloadable format. That reports are not getting downloaded. So another option is I can link those these details in my from web query, and I can take it in the either in Word or either in Excel. But unfortunately, that was not happening. So I don't know how to do that. So you can take up those things also. Say for example, lot of API based softwares, like, especially where they are not free, but it is API based. Like, suppose say I'm using, say for example, Winman software. It is a basically income tax computation software basically. So if suppose I want to give my some calculation which is not readily available, downloadable, so I can use the web-based query, and I can use it that way. So those things you can cover up. You can improve on these things. So it will really help all the professionals who are working. It gives you the idea basically. So it is not possible to teach each and everything, but just how I understood that when you explain how the prompt engineering, what is prompt engineering. So it's basically a terminology used, but at the end of the day, you have to give proper command, what you exactly want in a simple language, I can say. So then once I understood, then now it is easier for me to get all the information and use it use it the way I want. So your basically say this lectures gives the idea. Basically, I can understand in any teaching institute or even colleges also that are meant for that only. It gives you the idea. Then finally, I mean, you have to think, you have to understand the concept, and you have to implement it, and you have to see the results. This is how you can improve yourself, or this is my suggestion.
That's amazing. See, we definitely incorporate feedback because taking continuous feedback is what will help us improve as well.
Yes, I understand you.
Definitely, Manish sir, we'll take your points into note because we are continuously trying to improve and trying to give our best to everybody. Thank you, Manish sir, for your amazing time, for your amazing feedback. You have been absolutely delightful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure, sir. My pleasure, sir.
The pleasure has been all ours. Thank you very much, Manish sir.